Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Caught in the Act Unfaithful Season 2, episode I Don't Know because they didn't tell us, called Pandora's Box. Alright, so we're getting introduced to Emily. She in a relationship with a homeboy named Brandon. They've been together for 6 years. They have a blended family. They take care of the kids well. She's bisexual and she has fun with that. Or actually they have fun with that. She did list some boundaries and some rules for their little fun time. But it looks like those boundaries and rules have been broken by Brandon. I mean, she can't say for sure that's the case, but she feels like they've been broken by Brandon. The reason why is he's starting to like the threesome situation a little too much. And, he's trying to find women on his own because one of the rules was she was the one who's going to find the females and decide, okay, we won't have sex with this female. But it's looking like he wants to, partake in finding the females as well. But it doesn't seem like he's trying to find women to partake with him, Emily and the female, but just with him and the female. Okay, this is what she's, trying to imply to us. So, they haven't been intimate for a while now. She doesn't say how long, but it's been a while. I'm just like, just tell us, like, we don't, like, is it a year, is it 6 months, is it 2 days? We don't, like, just be real. Like, we're inquiring minds want to know, but at the same time it's like it's not that serious that you feel like you can't tell us. Like, for goodness sakes, you told us you guys literally kind of in like a somewhat open relationship, not really, but kind of somewhat in an open relationship, like y'all be having threesomes and stuff. So like I don't see why you can't tell us how long it's been since y'all had sexual relations with each other. So after that, since they haven't been intimate for a while, it's caused some distrust or something to that effect. And, he be working late and sometimes he don't be coming home. So that's why she kind of suspicious. So, Tammy gonna take on the case. And then we have the investigation part where Patrice, my girl again, Patrice, is the PI for the episode. Day one, Brandon goes to a food truck, trying to flirt with a girl at the food truck. Then he meets up with another girl that we find out later to be JoJo, which is Emily's close friend. And they chill and eat and talk. And then, they walk arm in arm. Then we get to day two and it looks like Brandon goes to an editing studio, which is his job. And then we see that JoJo walks in there like an hour after he gets there. They chill in there for like a few hours and then they leave together. And then they ended up going to a strip club. They making out at the strip club while girls are dancing on them. And then they kind of talk outside in the parking lot. He's saying, oh, we should have brought one of the girls home with us. And I'm just like, oh, so you're in a relationship with JoJo. And then they make out in the parking lot, whatnot. And then they go to, it looks like maybe JoJo's house. And he probably spent the night there. So then we get to the meeting of Emily, Tammy, and Ken to go over the footage. And of course, Emily is, upset, pissed off because she's like, oh, that's my friend JoJo. And come to find out, JoJo was introduced to, Brandon sexually through Emily because JoJo was one of the people that Emily chose for them to have relations with, all three of them together. So this is where Tammy was like, well, if you open Pandora's box, no man's going to say no. And then now, he's getting too likey with it. And to the point now, he trying to be kind of sort of exclusive with your friend without you there. Like, they doing relations without you now, and now even trying to recruit females without you too. So they kind of left you in the back burner. But it's like, do I feel bad? Not really, because coming to find out, there's extra footage we didn't get to see when Patrice was investigating at that portion of the episode. Because what else we find is that looks like Emily went to JoJo's house and they started making out as soon as she walked up the steps to the porch. So now I'm looking at I'm looking at Emily like, so at this point, can y'all just be in a relationship? Like, the three of y'all just be in a poly relationship together? Because this is ridiculous. And then we have Emily not trying to take no accountability because Tammy and Ken trying to hold her accountable for like, look, you talking about Brandon, but you doing the same thing. Emily says it's not the same thing, but it's like, it is the same thing. So Tammy asks if she wants to do a team up or takedown. Emily chooses a takedown. And then I'm just like, she's like in distress, don't know how to feel mad at Brandon, hurt by JoJo. But it's just like, but you doing the same thing. So, like, I'm confused. We then get to the takedown. JoJo and Brandon are at JoJo's house. So they get a decoy to deliver flowers. So that's how Emily is going to break her way in. And boy, does she break her way in, because as soon as Brandon opens the door, first off, Brandon, why you open the door? Why is JoJo not answering the door? It's her house. Like, so Brandon opens the door. Emily immediately like gets the flowers and knocks him in the face where they, security gets involved, all that stuff. So they kind of going back and forth, and Um, it's just always amazing to me, like how it's always a riffraff in the beginning, like everybody was trying to fight and whatnot. I mean, mainly Emily, but I'm just like, what you mad for? You doing the same thing? Like I'm gonna keep saying you doing the same thing because she's doing the same thing. Like you can't really be that mad when you doing the same thing. But anywho, but people be hypocrites, and then so Joe. Jojo was saying that Emily invited her into the relationship, so that's why she's effing the both of them. Brandon's looking confused, goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect, and they all sit down and talk. And Brandon's reasoning for doing what he did is because Emily could do whatever she wants to do, but he can't do what he wants to do. Like she could be the one to choose and all that stuff, but it's like he has no say and stuff. And eventually, I guess he got tired of that and started doing things on his own. I mean, does that justify anything? No, but that's the boundaries you set. So if you didn't like it, you should have talked to her. He said he was going to talk to her eventually, but it's just like none of like JoJo and Emily didn't believe that because JoJo said he she been wanting to talk to Emily about it, but like he don't be wanting to talk about it. And then with Emily, she's just like, if you wanted to talk about it, you would have been talked about it before going with JoJo. She don't say that word for word. I'm just paraphrasing. So after a certain time, JoJo gets upset, walks away, starts crying. Ken goes after her, and she's just upset because she feels like she's about to lose her best friend over Brandon. But Ken, gets her to come back so that way JoJo, Emily, and Tam could talk 2-on-1, and he pulls Brandon to the side to talk 1-on-1. So at the end of the day, Brandon wants to choose Emily over JoJo, and with Tammy talking with JoJo and Emily, JoJo said, they could either all be together, her and Emily be together, or she's out. So then that's when Tammy asks JoJo, like, are you in love with Emily? So JoJo says, he goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. But JoJo ultimately says yes, that she's in love with Emily. And I believe Emily also kind of expressed some way, somehow, that she's also in love with JoJo. So when Ken brings Brandon back, Brandon does apologize and admits that he was wrong for what he did, and says that he wants to be with Emily, and not really F JoJo, but F JoJo. Emily was like, nah, bro, you're done. You're done. So she breaking up with him, and JoJo seems kind of happy because I guess she's the chosen one. They hug and kiss and stuff. Brandon's just like, wow, but he ends up walking away because I think he was kind of open for the three of them being together, but for him, he's just like, if that's the case, it's all good. But in my head, I'm just kind of like, yeah, you say this, y'all might not be together, but I feel like the three of y'all still gonna be effing with each other, like heavy. And then so after that, we don't even get the little confessions with the three of them. We just get straight to the 3 months later, and we have JoJo letting Tammy know. JoJo looks so pretty, especially in this scene. 3 months later, like she looks so pretty. But anywho, so she telling Tammy that her and Brandon aren't together, but they do co-parent well, and her and JoJo are taking it slow, and she's just trying to take time to focus on herself. And I'm just like, okay, that's all good and whatever. But you can't convince me they still not doing nothing. You can't convince me that JoJo and Emily not doing stuff just between them two. You can't convince me that Brandon, JoJo, and Emily are not doing stuff between them three together. Like, y'all may not be physically, like, may not be officially in a relationship with each other, but I really feel, I bet you $5. Only $5, because, just in case if I'm wrong, I don't have to give y'all too much. I bet you $5 they still doing stuff. That was the end of the episode. But I'm just kind of like, this is what I be talking about. Like, I can't do that. I tell people time and time again, I don't share. I don't want to share. I don't care to share. Like, hell no. If you don't want to share me, why would I want to share you? With another female? Hell no. Hell no. It just couldn't be me. But, for those who do it, hey, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Listen, it's judgment-free zone here. It's just, for me personally, I can't do that. I got too much feelings for that. Way too much feelings. At least y'all don't have to really deal with it. You see snippets, you know what I'm saying? But I can't. I just can't. Like I can't do that. But I wish them the best of luck. They probably gonna end up together. They probably gonna be in a poly relationship before the end of the year. And if this was filmed last year in 2023, they probably together right now. Can we get a year update on all these people? No, I mean, do we really want to update on all these people? Not really, but I feel like with this people, like this episode, what's the update? Current day, March 28th, 2024. Are y'all together? I really feel like they're together. But that was it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, that's cool. Come back next week. Hopefully I can make you laugh then you can subscribe then, okay? You know, you still got some time. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeeze, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.